Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the film review show with Bats in its Belfry. Now, in order to mark the box office records of Batman the Dark Knight, we're going to take a look at another Batman production released this year. Yes, there was one. Welcome to Batman Gotham Knight. Gotham Knight is a series of 6 animated short films set in between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Each short was written by an American writer and directed by Japanese animators. The result is an intriguing blend of loosely connected stories with their own distinct writing style and individual look and feel. Let's take a look at them all with the proviso that there are spoilers aplenty. First up is Have I Got a Story for You, which was written by Josh Olson, who also penned the Oscar-nominated A History of Violence. The tale is about 4 friends who share their differing stories of meeting Batman. One of the pals thinks he's a living shadow, the other thinks he's literally half bat, half man, and so on. When the Gotham Knight finally makes his real entry into the story, we see him for what he is, a vulnerable bloke in a fancy costume. Of all the 6 episodes, this one has the most modern look, with characters boasting very tiny legs. Personally, I found it a bit odd to look at, so I shall give it 3 stars.
I never seen him before, but I'm like, I so know who this is.
Next up is Crossfire, which was produced by Production IG, the team behind the animation for the Ghost in the Shell franchise. Detective Crispus Allen is convinced that Batman is untrustworthy, while his partner Anna Ramirez thinks Gotham owes Batman their gratitude. Their differing opinions are put to the test when the cops find themselves in the crossfire of a mob war. Batman arrives on the scene and saves the day, proving that he's a very nice guy after all. Visually dark, menacing and almost apocalyptic in nature, this short was deliciously uncomfortable to watch. 4 stars.
Chris. Detective Allen. Partner.
He's in there. Right now, he's in there.
Our next story field test sees Lucius Fox, aka Morgan Freeman's character in the live-action films, give Batman a device that electromagnetically deflects small arms fire. Which is brilliant if you're a crime-fighting baddie and everyone wants to blow you away into tiny little smithereens. But Batman realises that his toy might not be such a good idea after a bullet is deflected during a fight and hits another man. A distressed Batman takes the injured bloke to hospital and returns the device to Fox. Now, whilst this all serves as an interesting insight into Batman's moral dilemma, I wasn't mad on the gauche animation style nor particularly drawn into the story. As a result, 3 stars.
One strong enough to deflect a bullet.
In Darkness Dwells, Batman must deal with a kidnapping of Cardinal O'Fallon, who's taken from Gotham's cathedral during a sermon. According to eyewitnesses, the Man of Cloth was taken by a lizard creature. However, Batman and Lieutenant Gordon soon realise that the Scarecrow and his deadly fear toxin is behind the attacks. Batman goes into Gotham subways and shockingly discovers the Scarecrow sentencing O'Fallon to death. By far and away the most riveting of the shorts, this plotline rips along at a cracking pace and builds tension in a miraculously short amount of time. 5 stars ahoy! Following on from the last short, Working Through Pain examines how Batman deals with taking a bullet. Rather than writhing around like a wounded chaffinch and shouting for his mama, the Bat reflects on his former experiences of pain. Intriguingly, we learn that Bruce Wayne was a volunteer doctor in a relief effort, and that he went to study meditation in Asia with a mystical woman called Cassandra. Wayne learns to deal with his emotions by standing on hot coals and sleeping on beds of nails, but his tuition is brought to an untimely end when Cassandra is attacked by a local mob and Wayne beats the living crap out of them. Whilst the episode served as a useful bit of Batman biography, it did little more for me than that. 3 stars. And finally, we conclude with Deadshot, another story that examines Batman's relationship with guns. This time he must deal with a lethal master of the single barrel, a deadly assassin known as Deadshot, who's been on a rampage killing local dignitaries. Batman finds out that Deadshot's next target is Lieutenant Gordon and goes to save him, thrillingly deflecting a shot from a moving train. Batman and Deadshot have a superb showdown on the train, and it's finally revealed that Batman was the target, not Gordon. Needless to say, our man wins the day and everyone can sleep soundly again. Outstandingly written and superbly drawn, this episode is another 5-star effort that had me entranced from start to finish.
The heft, the sleekness, the cool steel, the precision, and the power. The power to change lives, history. The power of God.
So there you have it, folks. Batman Gotham Knight. Whilst only occasionally achieving brilliance, it's nevertheless a must-watch for Batman fans. Go and get it when the girlfriend's out of the house and enjoy an overall 4-star experience. And finally, it's time for Piggy Snacks. And have I got something very exciting for you today. They're called Zappers. They're made by Zed Candy, described as mega sour bubblegum, or what I particularly like, chewing gum mega acid. I love the idea of mega acid. Let's have a go. Okay, so inside we've got a load of brightly coloured and slightly synthetic looking pieces of gum. But will they taste nice? I take a greedy handful. That's because I'm a piggy. We've got a very synthetic flavour coming through instantly and a not particularly nice hit of sucrose. The acidity is working though. Back of my tongue salivating. I feel like a dog wanting to take sausages. Am I going to get a good texture for the consistency of the bubblegum? And the answer is no. I'd have to eat about 20 or 30 of these little pieces in order to blow a good bubble. As a result, I feel the manufacturer is slightly taking the piss. So what are we going to do? We're going to give it 2 stars. Thank you. Goodbye.